What's up, everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of Balls or Nuts. I'm Hanny, and if any of you have been watching the trailer, we will start looking at AI-made or vibe-coded made products from various different forums. Today I'm going to go into Indie Hackers, and you're going to come along for the ride, and at the end of the show, or at the end of this episode, what we'll do is we'll decide if this product is nuts, it's amazing, it should ship, you guys should try it out, or if it's balls. So don't ship it, it needs a lot of work. And so yeah, come along, let's see how it goes. First episode, so wish me luck. Right, so here we go. If you see me looking up like this the whole time, it's because I've got a big screen right here, and that's where I'll be going through things. Okay, so if any of you have ever heard of this is Indie Hackers. It's a website where it's actually, you could even say it's pretty much an AI generated website. So whoever runs this is probably using a lot of AI features where I think they kind of sit back and let it do everything. I don't know what they use, maybe N8N, they use something. And people like you, like me, whoever is coding products, including massive companies, or let's say established SMEs, startups, they come over here and they advertise or talk about their products and what they are and what they propose that they're doing. And then ideally, if it's something you like, you can join them and potentially download or use their app or their service. I myself have used this a few times. I actually go on here a lot to get to see like what's happening. And maybe for the sake of these videos, I'll reserve my opinion to myself, but every now and then I might throw in some nuggets of, what I think is going on. So typically I will not go to these major ones because these are actually advertised. These people probably paid some money to put their product out front and center. Whether they're real or not, that's up to you to decide. You can go on there and use them. I would say about 80% of them are really successful and they're probably doing well. But, the other 20%, I think they're not. They're self-reported revenue, which I find a little bit sus. I would prefer if you could actually link your Stripe or whatever banking service or revenue capturing software that just simply says, are you really making this much MRR or ARR, monthly recurring revenue or annual recurring revenue? So I'm not going to go into, or how I select what I'm going to choose is I'm going for solo developers or solo vibe coders or potentially really small teams. So in my case, for example, just me, I have some ideas and I try to build something and I'll put it out there. Some are amazing and some are, they need a bit of work. And that's the whole point of this is I'm going to try and help those that maybe need a bit of work, like I do, like you do, like whoever does, into trying to give them some advice as well as let them know really if there's something wrong with their web app or whatever they choose to sell. So I'm not going to go into these ones because if I go into them, it's quite heavy duty, but by all means, visit the site. I think it's really cool. It's super simple, great layout. Check it out and go in there. Since it's the first episode, let's just go into the first one. And let's see if it's done by one person individually or other people. I'm going to read it, but I'll probably, through the magic of editing, speed through so you guys don't have to watch me read it. And then I'll kind of give you an update afterwards. So, powering a SaaS, Ibex AI, someone tells me I'm building a horse-drawn carriage in the age of cars. AI even replace every app. SaaS is dead. Why bother? SaaS is dead. Okay. Sorry, but SaaS is making AI. Anyway, so I went and looked at the receipts. SaaS has been dying since 1999. Okay, cool. Meanwhile, the actual number is 375 billion. Yeah, I agree. I think SaaS is right. I don't understand what people are saying about it's a horse-drawn carriage. You can make SaaS with AI. That's silly. Okay, people keep missing SaaS software. You actually internet. Okay, checking the actually. AI just SaaS. They come to the engine side. Yeah, exactly. The wrapper stays the same in exchange. Okay. Who's this guy now? Delivered by. Okay, it's the same guy. Okay, how do you get for it? So this is all his. So this person has been trying to push this product out for a while. Okay, I want to see if there's any comments here. Nothing. Okay, there are a few comments. Okay, let's see what he's got here. So he's saying 3K a month revenue. See, that's self-reported. I don't know, real or not, it's up to you. But okay, let's do this. Let's do the first part of this. I do this in two parts. The first part is the objective. I use my quality assurance AI tester, software tester. It is AI generated. I made this for me. And then it's actually out there, so you can also go online and subscribe and use it if you want. But here we go. Let's go into my product, good old CanIShip at activli.com. And let's file a new manifest. So this is, let's go into the website. Okay, and see what it does. High intent LinkedIn leads, get started, Ibex monitor. Okay, so how CanIShip work? So what I'm going to do is first I'll put in the URL. What does this app do? So describe it like you'd explain it to a friend. I'm going to go a bit further. Oh, wow. So he's actually already featured in all these places. Amazing. All right. So at least I hope it's real. Anyway, let's go into how it works. So he's got this. We continuously monitor LinkedIn and deliver warm prospects. Let's just copy that. Put that in there. Warm leads on autopilot. We can scan on it. Okay. I'm just going to copy this and just add it there. Lookalikes, fine. Okay. We can do that quick demo. Get high intent. Oh, okay. So he's got a cool video. Our clients are backed by Y Combinator 22 Olive Garden. Damn. Okay. Oh, the clients are backed by. Hang on. What about you? I thought you're backed by. But anyway, okay. That doesn't matter. Here are the competitors. These are the influencers. Okay. And the keywords coming soon. Okay, well, maybe we shouldn't test that then. All right, precision filters, person, role, location, fine. What are customers? Well, okay, I don't know if these people, you could do a deep dive and really see if these people are real. Some of it might be real, some of it not. I know it can be not real because if you ask your Cursor or Claude AI or whatever it is to put in any kind of, you can actually ask Claude or any AI while you're vibe coding to put in what customers say, and then it actually generates all these fake ones. I don't know where the pictures come from, but you can even tell some of the pictures don't look real. They look AI generated. But anyway, workflow integrations also coming soon. That's cool. I like the idea. I think this dude's got a cool idea going on. All right. $59 a month. Okay, well, you can get decent ones. Good competition does it for about $49, so $50 a month. Okay, then here are all the people who created this. Okay, cool. All right, cool. Okay, let's do this then. So, I don't know if this does all screens or mobiles or desktop as well, but let's go with all screens. You get the assessment based on which platform you're using. So mobile device, iPad, computer. I don't want to do a specific flow test. Let's do a quick, actually let's do a standard check. And I'm going to run the audit. Okay, so now I'm just going to do a quick, I'm going to do a time lapse of this because it's going to probably take about 4 or 5 minutes. I'll show like a screenshot at the end of what it. Whoa, okay. 37, do not ship. That's surprising considering. Okay, anyway, so objectively this found 9 issues with 2 warnings. Only 3 of the tests have passed. Okay, so the Ibex site has serious accessibility and security issues that prevent launch. Well, they don't prevent, you can still launch it, but it's advisable not to. The most critical problem is 49 images without alt text, making the site unusable for screen readers. That means if you're using it on your phone, you could probably still read it, but it's below the threshold or the recommended standards. So it's not a serious, I don't think these are the ones that would stop it from shipping. Like normally how the algorithm works is there are certain issues, anything to do with security is gets the highest do not ship warnings. Okay, so missing security headers leave you vulnerable to XSS attacks, dangerous for business handling lead data. Okay, so that's probably why it's saying don't ship this yet. The mobile experience is broken due to missing viewport configuration. Okay, but that can be fixed. However, the good news is that most issues are AI fixable. Yeah, image, alt text, viewport tags, and basic security. Okay, so we can go through this as well, but maybe to the founders, what I would do is, you can very easily copy this, paste it into whatever you used, whatever AI support you used, and enter it. You've got some performance issues ones. Yeah, so these are probably the more serious ones, the security flags. And anyway, so what you do is I would recommend that the folks who built this go through this, copy, paste, input it, and then secure their product. Now, let me go into this. Let me try and use this. Okay, let's say get started. So now we're going to do the subjective. So I'm the client, I'm the person who might want to use this, and I will go through it and see if anything's broken, if I like it, if I don't like it, what could be improved. The next customer is already on LinkedIn. Cool. So that's cool. They're very specific. So they're really going after LinkedIn. LinkedIn seems to be the #1 place, which makes sense. That's where a lot of companies and professional folks work and like to be viewed and seen and visible. Let's go find them, sign up to get your, sure, okay. What should I use? Okay, well, this one, you guys won't see this. I'm going to edit this out. But, okay, so now it's, so I logged in and it tells me to go to my email and, well, wait till I get something. So you guys can't see this part, email. Okay, so I've confirmed the email. Okay. Oh, so there's no trial. What? Okay, hang on. All right, so unlimited high intent LinkedIn leads, behavioral intent signals, precision. Okay, but I don't know if this works. How, why? Okay, there's a 30-day money back guarantee, cancel anytime. Listen, does that means we have to work for trying to stop our ad, our subscription? Activate, no. Okay, well, what happens if I do this? Does it take me to a pay gate? Of course. Okay, so I'm now, I need to pay. Nope. No, sorry, man. Why do I need to pay? Why can't I try it first? Okay. That sucks. I can't even now show you how it works or what happens. Let's go back. Okay, let's go back. Oh, well, okay. Well, there's a broken link. You can't even go back to the main page. Okay, well, it's a good thing we have one of these, and I'm testing it for you so you guys don't have to do this. So, really, can I? Oh, there's not even a back button anymore. What's going on here? Okay, wait. So this is the almost there. Let's go back. Okay, sure. All right, so there's no, well, there's the pricing. Get started. So there's no trial, basically. Oh, okay. What kind of, does it actually say that anywhere? How do you find, what's your secret sauce? What if I'm not satisfied? Yeah, no. Okay, well, that's their business model. They decided to do it this way, where they kind of, give us your credit card details. We'll charge you, but then you can cancel anytime with a money back guarantee, which I think is giving them a lot more work. And I don't know if I like it. Okay, well, I have to give a verdict. We got to give a verdict. Well, objectively, 37. The site has a lot of work, at least from a security perspective. I think once you get that up there and fixed, it'll jump to more than, it'll probably say you can ship it, but with conditions. But okay, well, and then I couldn't get in myself and use it and try and test it out and see how it works and give you guys a good review. So, subjectively, I think the site was very basic, very simple. It looks very similar to many other AI sites that have been generated recently, or AI web apps. There was nothing about maybe having it on an app, which is usually, anyway, they always start that way. You start with a web app, and then if it succeeds, then you actually go the further step and develop it into an app. So I'm afraid I can't really give it my own subjective grade. I mean, and I don't want to. Well, yeah. I mean, like, if I'm honest, it's like a 25 out of 100 because I couldn't test anything. I just got onto a site and I don't know if it works. I don't know if it's a scam. I don't know if it's real. So, and it looks very much AI generated. Even the reviews, I don't believe them. I don't trust them because I can do exactly something similar like that. And maybe one day in another video I'll do that. So, first one, Ibex needs some work. Okay, so the conclusion of this episode, for episode number 1. So, Ibex AI didn't really pass the CanIShip, so it's actually not ready to go to people yet. I think it just needs a little bit more tweaking and a little bit of work. I'm sure you can get it done in a day. There's 3 founders. They can probably get it done quick. When it comes to subjective reviews, so I want to give like maybe 3 tips or 3 bits of advice. I think advice number 1, and it's what made me not want to continue, is I feel, and I think a lot of people might agree, especially for a web app, this is still it's like an MVP. It's still a minimum viable product. I think just give people a chance to sign up, use it maybe for a week, or give them a limited usage numbers. Maybe use it 3 times. You can use it 3 times, or we can and see if you like it, if our product is doing what it needs. I think that's number 1. Give people a chance to use it before they give you credit card details or any, don't just ask for the money and use it. And nobody even knows if it works and how it's going to work. And then second thing, you're creating work for yourselves, and you're potentially even losing interest. So people might not even trust you. They'll go, oh, these guys took my money, and there's only 3 of you. I don't know if you have your money back guarantee, of how that's going to work. Do you have a pipeline for that? Do you have a reverse logistics from a financial perspective? How is anyone going to make sure that they got this, that they didn't get scammed and you're going to return their money? There's, especially in an age when people scam people all the time, there's a lot of fraudulent websites out there. Number 3, what I would do is maybe go beyond indie hackers and actually do something that shows your product working, not just the ad video. Actually, I watched it and it's fine. It kind of tells you how this thing works, but maybe do a bit more show and tell live stuff. I'm not trying to say do what I'm doing, because look, full disclosure, I'm using my own product here to test other products because I was doing it for me. I was testing my own products and I started to see problems, and so I'm doing that as well. So, and I think you could do the same. Use your product and show. Use Ibex to grow your own network on LinkedIn. I've never seen Ibex AI on LinkedIn, so start doing it that way. So those are my 3 bits of advice. And yeah, maybe 4th bit of advice, get CanIShip, have it fix your problems for you. We give you 3 free trials. So you can get in there and actually fix these problems on the first trial, and then Bob's your uncle. Next time I check it, you'll find that you've probably gone into a conditional ship. Okay, but thank you for joining me on the first episode, and I'll try and get an episode out every week. I haven't figured out the date yet because I also work. And I do these either in the evenings or on weekends. So probably weekends. So you'll probably find I'll ship these out on maybe every Saturday. I don't know if that's a good date, maybe even Friday evening. Let's see, depending how much I edit. Something I'm not very good at. But I think there's AI tools for that as well. All right. Hey, thanks everyone. Have a great day and enjoy your week. Cheers.